Today, we take a closer look at the life of Timothy Wanyonyi, a Kenyan politician who currently serves as the Member of Parliament for Westlands constituency. Over the years, he has earned national recognition and has frequently been ranked among the best-performing MPs in Kenya, particularly for his effective and transparent management of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, NGCDF. In 1998, Timothy's life changed dramatically following a carjacking incident. During the attack, he was shot by armed assailants, suffering a gunshot injury to his spine. The wound was extremely serious and left him permanently paralyzed from the waist down, confining him to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. This tragic incident became a defining moment in his journey. After undergoing an extended period of medical treatment and rehabilitation, Timothy made the deliberate decision not to retreat from public life. Instead, he transformed his personal ordeal into a source of purpose and determination. The experience inspired him to become a vocal and committed advocate for persons with disabilities, a path that ultimately led to the establishment of the Kenya Paraplegic Organization, KPO, in 2004. His advocacy work has since played a central role in shaping both his political career and his broader public service. Beyond being widely known as the brother of Moses Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Timothy Wanyonyi has carved out his own identity through resilience, service, and leadership. How well do you really know him? This is his story. Timothy Wanyonyi Wetangula was born in 1963 in Mukwea Village, Nalondo, Bungoma County, Kenya. He grew up in a modest rural setting shaped by hardship and perseverance that would later define both his personal resilience and public life. Raised under conditions often described as abject poverty, Timothy was the seventh-born child in a large family. His early years were marked by sacrifice. He reportedly repeated several classes during his primary education so that his siblings could have a chance to remain in school. This selflessness became an early indicator of the discipline and patience that would later characterize his career. He began his education at Lorende Primary School, where he obtained his Certificate of Primary Education. He later attended Kapsukwon Boys before joining St. Mary's Kibabai High School, where he completed his O-level secondary education. Determined to advance further, he proceeded to Nairobi School, where he completed his A-level studies and earned the Kenya Advanced Certificate of Education. Timothy Wanyonyi Wetangula was born to Mzee Dominic Kayemba Wetangula, a retired teacher and farmer, and the late Mama Naniyama Wetangula. He comes from a large and accomplished family. Among his siblings is his elder brother Moses Wetangula, who currently serves as the Speaker of the National Assembly of Kenya. His late eldest brother, James Mukwana Wetangula, was a retired teacher and twin to Virginia Sikoya Sifuma, also a retired teacher. He also has twin sisters, Mary Kayinja Ongamo and Dorothy Namarome Watila, as well as Scholastica Naswa Opemo, a retired civil servant. Other siblings include Fred Wakesa Wetangula and Charles Atkins Wetangula, both businessmen, Emerincian Naswa, his younger sister, and his late stepbrother, Anthony Waswa Wetangula. After completing his secondary education, Timothy pursued higher education abroad, laying the foundation for his legal career. Between 1988 and 1991, he studied at Punjabi University in India, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Public Administration, Political Science, and Sociology. He then enrolled at the University of Delhi, earning his Bachelor of Laws (LLB) degree between 1991 and 1994. Upon returning to Kenya, he joined the Kenya School of Law from 1995 to 1996, where he obtained a postgraduate diploma in law. He was subsequently admitted as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya on June 5, 1996, and also qualified as a Certified Public Secretary of Kenya, CPSK. Timothy began his professional career in law shortly after admission to the bar. From 1996 to 2000, he worked as a legal assistant at Wetangula & Co. Advocates, a firm founded by his brother, Moses Wetangula. In 2000, he established his own firm, Tim Wanyonyi & Co. Advocates, where he continues to serve as proprietor, maintaining an active legal practice alongside his public duties. A defining turning point in Timothy Wanyonyi's life occurred in 1998 when he survived a carjacking incident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. Rather than withdrawing from public life, he transformed this personal tragedy into a platform for advocacy. In 2004, he founded the Kenya Paraplegic Organization, KPO, and became its executive director, dedicating himself to advancing the rights, dignity, and welfare of persons with disabilities. His advocacy extended beyond Kenya as he went on to serve as chair of the Commonwealth Parliamentarians with Disabilities, East Africa. His entry into politics began at the local government level. Between 2008 and 2012, he served as a nominated councillor at the Nairobi City Council. His national political career took shape under the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, when he was elected Member of Parliament for Westlands constituency in 2013. He successfully defended the seat in the 2017 and 2022 general elections, making him a three-term MP. During his tenure, he has served on several parliamentary committees, including the Committee on Appointments, the Departmental Committee on Health, and the Committee on Delegated Legislation. In 2024 and 2025, he was consistently ranked among Kenya's best-performing MPs, particularly for his management of the National Government Constituency Development Fund, NGCDF. By 2025, he had also received endorsements from various leaders to contest the Bungoma County gubernatorial seat in the 2027 general elections. Timothy Wanyonyi is married to Electina Naswa, and together they have 3 children, a son, Sylvanus, and twin daughters, Pauline and Sophia. Following his paralysis in 1998, he has often credited his wife for her unwavering support throughout his rehabilitation and his continued engagement in advocacy, law, and politics. Professionally and personally, Timothy maintains a close yet politically distinct relationship with his elder brother, Moses Wetangula. While Moses leads Forward Kenya, Timothy has remained firmly aligned with the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM. Their differing political paths have occasionally placed them on opposing sides of Kenya's political divide. Timothy Wanyonyi Wetangula's total net worth is not publicly disclosed, as comprehensive details of his private assets are not available. However, as of 2025, his known income sources include his parliamentary salary with a gross monthly earning of approximately Kenya shillings 739,600, comprising a basic salary, house allowance, and salary market adjustment. He also receives additional allowances, including sitting allowances, mileage allowance, car maintenance allowance, and airtime allowance. Beyond politics, he earns income from his legal practice at Tim Wanyonyi & Co. Advocates. He has publicly stated that he donates 20% of his salary toward philanthropic initiatives, particularly in education, including bursaries and computer labs. Widely regarded as one of Kenya's most consistent and largely scandal-free politicians, Timothy Wanyonyi has often faced legal and political challenges. In September 2023, a petition was filed at the Milimani Law Courts seeking investigations by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, over alleged misappropriation of approximately Kenya shillings 32.4 million from the Westlands NGCDF. The claim alleged irregular bursary disbursements amounting to Kenya shillings 17 million and Kenya shillings 15.4 million without proper documentation. Wanyonyi has consistently defended his record, with supporters citing his high national performance rankings in 2024 and 2025 as evidence of prudent fund management. During the 2022 general election cycle, his re-election bid briefly encountered obstacles when the political party's dispute tribunal nullified his ODM nomination following a dispute. After stepping down from the Nairobi gubernatorial race, ODM issued him a direct ticket for the Westlands MP seat, a move challenged by Michael Magero Gumo, who had won the initial party primaries. The tribunal ordered fresh primaries, after which Wanyonyi secured the nomination and went on to win the general election. In 2025, political tensions between Timothy Wanyonyi and his brother Moses Wetangula escalated into a widely publicized family and political standoff. Timothy publicly distanced himself from his brother's political approach and aligned himself with the Tawe movement in Western Kenya. He accused Ford Kenya of employing undemocratic and intimidating tactics during elections, specifically referencing the Kabuchai by-election. Occasionally, public confusion has arisen from a 2019 Court of Appeal case titled Wanyonyi v. Republic, which involved a conviction for defilement. This case, however, concerns a different individual from Bungoma who shares the same surname and is entirely unrelated to the Westlands MP, who has no criminal record. Overall, Timothy Wanyonyi Wetangula's life reflects a journey defined by resilience, service, and advocacy, rising from humble beginnings to become a respected lawyer, disability rights champion, and long-serving legislator in Kenya's political landscape.